All right, well, we're here at Hawks Nest Marina getting rigged up to go out on the two catch with Captain Willis. We're gonna head out to Alligator today. We fished the point yesterday and caught some nice wahoo. We're gonna mix it up a little bit today and try a little something different. We've got a nice arsenal of baits here, as you can see. The ballyhoos are rigged up with some really nice big hooks on them to catch those 100-pound wahoos out here off of Cat Island. And we've got the arsenal rigged up. We got Billy, the bus driver, coming along, the good luck charm, Billy Bowman. And of course, nothing's complete without the Billy Bowman cowbell. Ringing them up, bringing them in. It's feeding time at Cat Island. If you can see the hawks up there, the ospreys up in the nest there, BP&L came in and knocked them off the top of their roost over there, so Mr. Harry and Miss Judy went ahead and put that pole up, and they relocated that nest up there. And they've got a osprey and his significant other up there. They had some little ones up there. So that's some cool stuff. He's just sitting up there overseeing the Hawks Nest Marina.
Well, you know, when you go fishing, it's a great day just to get out there and go fishing. But the ideal day is when you target a certain species and you actually catch one. Today we're targeting wahoo.
Let her go. I'm gonna put this out, see if we can't get bit on this bad boy here. All right, man, we're out here on the two catch. We decided not to go out to Columbus Point. We decided to stay over here, head towards Alligator Point, and we're just running along here, and boom, the cowbell gave a ringing. We're bringing them in, we're taking turns on this thing. You gotta get them in quick here at Cat Island because there's a lot of other creatures out here swimming around that want a bite of your fish. We're gonna go ahead and get some gloves on, get geared up. It's like a tag team event on these rods out here. Here we go, here's the wire. Big wahoo, boys. Real big wahoo. This time of year, Cat Island is known for these wahoo. And this is a nice one. Nice big wahoo, look at that. And look at this guy, he had already had some take a swing at him. Listen to that cowbell a-ringing.
You know, when you set out to target a certain species of fish, it's great when you catch, you know, a dolphin, a tuna, or a wahoo. But when you set out to say, we're gonna go catch wahoo today, and it's a pretty satisfying thing when you actually go out and catch those wahoo.
Can you hear the cowbell ringing? Sounds like a beer bell, Billy.
We love fishing with Billy. He's such an easygoing guy to fish with. And the one rule that Billy has is every time he catches a fish, he gets a cold beer. So we always like to look at his level of the beer, see where his beer's at, maybe make that turn over that pepper patch or his little honey hole to make sure that we're going to get that bite. Get him a nice cold beer.
Did somebody ring the cowbell?
You know, it might not look pretty, but I'll tell you what, it's all in how it works. As you can see, the cowbell, the dinner bell was ringing aboard the two catch. That means two things. One, there's a wahoo on, and two, Billy's got a cold beer. Well, we ought to go through our cast of characters today. We've got Captain Billy Bowman. We've got our mates, Gilly and Willis. We've got Joe here for moral support, and you got Big Jeff, Real Adventures Super Freak. So stay tuned, and we're gonna try and bring you a Cat Island wahoo adventure. Found a little weed line here, and we've been dragging along it here. Had a frigate come up and managed to get a double here.
We're between Little San Salvador and South of Louisville. It's called the Dredge. It comes up from 2,000 on each side of it. It's about 500 yards wide. It comes up to 60 feet. Depends on which way the tides go or which side the fish are on. And it's pretty good fishing down here.
That's a wahoo on that side. This is a wahoo right there.
One bit of advice I can give you when you're wahoo fishing, once you've hooked that fish, it's not over. You have to keep that boat in gear. Slow it down a little bit, but definitely keep it in gear. I've seen so many people make mistakes by putting the boat into neutral, wiring the fish up, and have the fish shake his head and come loose right there at the boat. So Always keep your boating gear when you're catching wahoo.
This one's a wahoo too. It's about to be game on. We came right on our spot here, made a turn, got set back up, and here we are on again. It's like a push button wahoo spot right here. Let's see if we can't get them up here. These wahoo are such good eating. Pretty much year round, you can catch fish here all the time. And right now the wahoo are around, so we're concentrating on catching them, and we're doing quite well. Picking away at them here, having a great day. We got Billy on the wheels, steering us right over the wahoo packs. We're close, come on boys. There he is, wahoo, right on the surface. Look at that. Look at the teeth on that fish. You can see why we're fishing cable.
Nice fish.
Beauty looking wahoo right there. Just look at the colors on that fish. Pelagic predator right there. Wahoo, it's what's for dinner. A little later, Billy's gonna take some and he's got him gonna marinate up some and put them on his famous smoker. Look at that little face. Wahoo are the only ones that have a beak like, it's almost like the way their mouth hinges here. It's like a beak, like a bird's beak. See that? Makes them be able to come in and crush those baits. Hey, it's the Bahamian Beverly Hillbillies. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Lamont, get the boat. All right. Well, we're going back and forth here. Willis is giving it a crank. Joe's gonna give it a crank. I'm getting ready to wire it in, and let's see if we can't put a stick into this thing. Hopefully it's a nice, another big wahoo. Big wahoo. Big one. Another big wahoo on the cowbell. All right. That's the sound of wahoo for dinner. Definitely better in the Bahamas. We got the cowbell. This is the Bahamian style of jingle bells. Ready, go.
Jingle bells, the fisherman's mouth.
Billy had another beer.
We've been going to Hawk's Nest, Cat Island, for years, and every time we go there, we have a great time. The fish are there. The friendliest people in the Bahamas, Randy and JR, they always take care of us. And we always say, when we look on our calendar and we say, hey, we're going to Hawk's Nest, we always get a big smile on our face knowing that we're going to go and have a great time, be treated well, have great food, see all kinds of awesome, awesome sights.
We are doing great fishing out here off Columbus Point, off of Cat Island, Bahama. Having some fun. Catching some dolphin and wahoo. All right, miss, turn that handle, turn that handle.
I'm trying to find. All right.
Well, let's get in there for a second. All right, well, we've got a good one. It's probably the right guy because I can't see him. It's him. All right, it's another nice wahoo here. This Columbus Point area, actually all around here, holds some real nice wahoo. And this is another nice specimen here. Look at that. Woo! All right, JR, nice going, miss. Awesome. Nice big wahoo, hooked right in the corner of the mouth there, just like we like them. Excellent. Yeah. All right, nice going, JR. You can see these wahoo aren't shy. You can see where he came in and he hit the lead. Look at the teeth marks on that. You can see where those razor sharp teeth. Then even lead bothers him.
You know, when you're fishing in Columbus Point or anywhere off of Cat Island or any of the outer Bahamas there, you're going to deal with sharks. You know, they're there wanting to eat the same things we are. They love the tuna, they love the dolphin and the wahoo. One thing you got to be careful, you got to respect the sharks. They'll even eat on a high-speed troll. You can hook a shark.
Oh man, this one's running, buddy. This one's running, Billy.
Way out there, hope we can beat the sharks in.
All right, Willis, jump in there. It's a 3-man fish.
It comes in and it goes out.
Getting close. Here's our weight. Oh, it's shark, it's a shark, there he is. It's a shark. It's a shark, kids. Go ahead and pull that weight over. You just make this so it doesn't beat up the boat. We'll see if we can't get this boy up here. You get a look at one of the Cat Island natives here. Sharks are fighting over each. Look at them, they're both fighting each other. I think he's eating his friend. I love pulling on fish, and this is a big fish. There he is right there. His little buddy's next to him. Good work, Billy.
Sharks are a very resilient creature. They've been around forever. They're one of the oldest fish that swim. And sometimes you got to take a little extra precaution when you're trying to get your lures back. And not unlike somebody getting an ear pierce or a lip pierce, sometimes you got to give the shark a little pierce so you can control him while you get your lure back.
He's rolling, watch your gaff. All right, well, we got our lure back, and as you can see, these guys do not play around.
You know, it's so much fun to be out fishing all day, but boy, it's really a nice thing to come back to the resort. And of course, we were privileged to have Werner cook us up all kinds of interesting meals there at Hawk's Nest. And hats off to Werner and all his crazy concoctions.
You know, usually when you come to the Bahamas, you're like, okay, usually have some conch or some, you know, peas and rice or whatever. But Werner here at Hawk's Nest has come in and he has just dialed it up, taken it up a notch. Emerald, what's going on? Because you're not here, it's Werner, and he's, bam, taking it up. It's insane. The meals that are coming out of this place. I mean, you've got amazing fishing, awesome accommodations, and food that is just insane.
And I'll tell you, Werner is quite the character. It's not all about just cooking with him.
Voila! Now you can enjoy for a hot, flammable filet mignon. Yeah, go away now. Commercials. Break. Okay, I need a cheers. You also can drink it, not only cook with it.
These are all Caribbean reef sharks. Yeah, they inhabit the local reefs here, right out in front of the resort.
We've got young Rick here doing his evening entertainment of feeding the sharks. Oh, hey now, grab his tail. Don't you? Here he comes, here he comes. See, we give these sharks a second and then they're gonna, there you go. Sharks are so much fun to play with. You know, they're not just for soup in Japan. Dun dun, here they come. Pack of hornets. Miss Dorothy, the shark lady, is here. Miss Dorothy's getting in the act up there. We have nothing but respect for these animals. No sharks were harmed during the filming of this video. Watch it, Fluffy. Don't get too close. She might be dinner.